Good morning, fellow YouTubers, friends, followers, subscribers and Trevorites, but mainly good morning to you, the subscribers, because without you the channel wouldn't grow, and it is growing. And if you're watching this video right now and you've not yet subscribed, why not? It's free! Well, people, I've looked into the Invictus Games. I've looked in at the board, I've looked in at who's involved in it, I've looked into a lot of the donations that they get. Yes, I have been right through scrolling through the internet, and I've been doing that over the last, I think, at least the last 2 or 3 weeks, ever since I heard about The Heart of Invictus 5-part series coming to Netflix. Ever since I heard about that, I looked at it and I thought, oh, and you know what? I'm not alone. I'm not alone in my thoughts thinking, cringeworthy, please. I think a year ago we heard about this and we all thought it had been canned. But then again, when you're about to lose a Netflix contract, you need to bring everything. And you know what? There's no better monetization in trying to highlight veterans' plights, because veterans, everyone cares, everyone wants to help veterans. But a lot of organisations and a lot of big celebrities use veterans as a way of getting public support and public sympathy, which is what we're seeing now happening. Now, it has been proven over the last few days, we've all been watching the mainstream media, and we know that this Heart of Invictus documentary has been a complete flop for Netflix. It didn't even make it into top 10. A lot of people have chosen not to watch it because a lot of people have got brains and got common sense and have decided, why am I going to watch this show to line Harry's pockets? Why should I line his pockets? Let's make this flop. And that's happened again and again and again. Because if you have a constant life of victimization and everything you do is about you being the victim, people get sick of it in the end. So let's look at the Invictus Games Foundation. Obviously there's a board of directors there, and it brings in corporate sponsors, a lot of corporate sponsors. Now they do have a channel where members of the public can donate money to the Invictus Games Foundation. But what we're seeing now is thousands and thousands of donations that they used to have when it first started off in 2014, when people loved Prince Harry and he was a decent guy. A lot of those donations have died away. People have stopped donating. Ordinary members of the public have stopped supporting the foundation because of his constant actions and the actions of his other half, the handler. But because that's happening, the Invictus Games is still functioning. And the reason being is it's bringing in corporate sponsors. So if 10,000 people stop donating, say £2 each every month, what we're now seeing is they're trying to sort of balance that up by bringing in Land Rover or bringing in Nestle or bringing in the Royal Foundation. Now, even the MOD, Ministry of Defence in the UK, has stepped away from the Invictus Games Foundation. The Royal Family and the Royal Foundation has stopped donating. So they are having to look for other corporate sponsors to fill the gap of the fact that the public are not behind it anymore. Now, if he was to step away from that organisation and somebody who the public really can get behind, maybe like Simon Weston, OBE, Falklands veteran, injured, Veterans Ambassador, or Jim Davison, who actually has been a veteran supporter all his life. He's been to every major conflict. Yes, to cheer up the troops. He has been. He's a great, he started off Care After Combat, which is a charity which looks after broken veterans who fall through the gaps and go to prison, to give them a restart in life. So the Invictus Games Foundation could survive, but I do not believe it's going to survive the next 2 or 3 years under the helm as him as an ambassador. He needs to be voted out by the board of directors, and a new ambassador or patron needs to be voted in. Somebody who we can all get behind, someone that has credibility, and someone that brings in sponsors and the public love. Listen, thanks for watching my videos. I appreciate your support. Take care and stay safe.